This is the story called The Rooster That Mooed. And on a farm, there's one animal that wakes up first. And that animal is the roosters. The three roosters stood up and flew up to the top of the barn. They flew up to the top of the barn and stretched their wings. And they let out their glorious sound. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Great job. And the roosters flew back home. And that sound woke up the cows. The cows stood up and ran out into the barnyard. Go ahead, cows. Uh-oh. And the two cows let out their sound. Moo. Great job, cows. And then the cows went back home. And that woke up the dogs. The dogs ran out. Go ahead, dogs. And the three dog sisters let out their sound. Woof. Great job, dog. And the dogs came home. And that woke up the pigs. Go ahead, pigs. Run out, pigs, run. And the pigs made their sound. Oink, oink, oink. Good job, pig. And the pigs went home. And that woke up the friendly snake who ran out to the barnyard. Whoa. Careful, snake. And the snake made her sound. Great job, snake. And the snake came home. And that woke up the little mouse who ran out into the barnyard. Go ahead, mouse. And the mouse made his sound. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Great job. And the mouse ran home. Great job, mouse. And that's what happened on the farm every day. On the next day, the roosters woke up and flew up to the top of the barn. And the roosters stretched their wings. And then they looked at each other and said, I want to say something different today. So the roosters thought about it, and thought about it, and thought about it, And the roosters got a really good idea. The roosters opened their mouths and said, moo. And the roosters flew home. Great job, roosters. And that woke up the cows. The cows ran out into the barnyard. And the cows said, hey, that's my sound. And the rooster said, sorry, I wanted to moo today. So the two cows said, I'll have to think of something else to say. So the cows thought about it, and thought about it, and thought about it, And the cows got a really good idea for a different sound to make. Woof, woof, woof. And the cows ran home. But that woke up the dogs. The three dog sisters ran out into the barnyard. And they said, that's my sound. That's right. And the cows said, sorry, the rooster mooed today. So the dog said, I'll have to think of something else to say. So the dogs thought about it, and thought about it, and thought about it, And they got a really good idea. The dogs opened their mouths and said, oink, 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 oink. Great job. And the dogs ran home. But that woke up the pigs. The pigs ran out to the barnyard. And the pigs said, hey, that's my sound. And the dog said, sorry, the rooster's mooed today. So the pig said, I'll have to think of something else to say. So they thought about it, and thought about it, and thought about it, and they got a really good idea. The two pigs opened their mouths and said, great job. And then the pigs ran home. But that woke up the friendly garden snake, and she ran out into the barnyard. And she said, hey, that's my sound. And they said, sorry, the rooster mooed today. So the snake said, I'll have to think of something else to say. So the snake thought about it, and thought about it, and thought about it, And the snake said, squeak, 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 squeak. Great job. And the snake slithered home. But that woke up the mouse. And the mouse woke up and ran out into the barnyard. And the mouse said, hey, that's my sound. And the snake said, sorry, the rooster mooed today. So the mouse said, I'll have to think of something else to say. So the mouse thought about it, and thought about it, and thought about it, And the mouse looked around, and all the animals were so mixed up, they'd all gone back to sleep. Some of them were even snoring. Oh my goodness. Well, the mouse thought maybe I could make a sound that wakes up animals. So the mouse said, cock-a-doodle-doo. That's right. And the roosters jumped up. The roosters jumped up and flew out into the barnyard. Go ahead, roosters. And the roosters said, hey, that's my sound. And the mouse said, sorry, but look around. All the animals are so mixed up, they've all gone back to sleep. And the rooster said, what do you think we could do about it? Oh, maybe we should make a sound to start the day over again. Do you think that's a good idea, Mouse?
Yes.
Yeah, good idea. So the mouse went home and went back to sleep. And the three roosters stretched their wings. They opened up their beaks and said, cock-a-doodle-doo. And the roosters flew home. Great job, roosters. And that woke up the cows. And the cows were so happy to hear the rooster crowing. The cows woke up and they stood up and they flew out, or ran, because cows can't fly. They ran out into the barnyard. And they were so happy they made their right sound. Moo, moo. And then the cows went home. Go home, cows. And that woke up the dogs. The dogs were thrilled to hear the cows mooing, so the dogs ran out to the barnyard and made their sound. Woof, woof. Great job, dogs. And the dogs ran home. And that woke up the pigs, who were thrilled to hear the dogs barking. The pigs made their right sound. Oink, 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 oink. Great job, pigs. And the pigs ran home. And that woke up our snake. And the snake slithered out to the barnyard. And she made her right sound. Great job, snake. And the snake slithered home. And that woke up the mouse, who ran out He looked around and saw all the animals making their right sounds. The mouse got a big smile on his face, and he said his sound. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Great job. And the mouse went home. And that is the story of the crazy day the rooster decided to moo. The end. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set.
Lights.
Lights.
Camera.
Camera.
Action.
Action. You did it.